Hey, y'all. Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl. I'm so excited to come in here and host this workshop for you, sharing with you exactly what I did to go from $250,000, my first full year as an entrepreneur. I had quit my job the year before, finally, to leap over to the $1.1 million mark the following year. There were specific things that I did to make that big of a jump in my business. And I decided to really just reverse engineer the process, dig into what exactly I did. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So welcome on. Super excited to have you. We're going to do a lot of work together today, and it's going to allow you to see specifically where you need to focus in your business so you can make those own leaps as well. And I want to remind you, if you stay till the end, I have a gift for you for hanging with me, the 90-day content strategy playbook. So inside of it, you're going to have tons and tons of actionable steps that you can take to really get your content where it needs to be, which we are going to spend a lot of time talking about content today. And this is the strategy I used to transform my own business on social media. And there's actually 90 days of content in there for you. So that way you know exactly what to post and just really have that ramp up plan as we finish the work we're going to do today. In this workshop, I'm going to show you how you can finally get your personal brand clarified, possibly for the first time ever. So I just want to say, if you are newer to this, or maybe you've been trying to get your business going online and it just isn't, and you just are overwhelmed by this whole idea of personal branding and you've never had success, I just want you to know the missing piece that no one has ever revealed to you is what I'm going to reveal to you today. And I'm really, really proud of what I have here for you, because I know for a lot of you watching this, this is what's been missing this whole time, and we're going to dig in that together. If you're new to working with me, this workshop is the perfect step for you to see just how easy it is for me to help you grow your business on social media. I've been online for years and years and years. I've been a business coach for many years. We've had over 7,000 students come through our courses and programs. So if I'm new to you, welcome. Really pumped to get to know you better and ideally be able to start helping you get your business going in the right direction. As I get to know you, being here, that you're here right now, that tells me that you're someone who's extremely committed to figuring out how to make your online business profitable, even if you haven't made any money yet. You know, I think there can be a little bit of shame around that. I know for me, and I'll share some of my numbers later, it wasn't so awesome at the beginning. And I did feel a lot of shame around that. Maybe I wasn't cut out for this. Maybe I should just accept that I needed to have a job the rest of my life and be like everybody else. So glad I didn't accept that. And I'm so glad I didn't quit. And I want to encourage you as well. Like, don't give up, keep working, learn the skills that you need to do this thing, and coach and get mentored by the right people. So you being here, that just shows me that you're really committed. And also, I did give this to you when you registered. If you didn't get it, don't worry about it. We'll make sure that you get it. You don't need it for this workshop. I do want you to have pen and paper handy, because when we get to the cycle of sales, I'm going to need you to do some work for me. There are spots in this playbook for you to go ahead and fill out the notes section towards the back. However, when you're done with this workshop, I do want you to go through the Branding Breakthrough Playbook on your own. It is interactive. I'll be asking you questions in the playbook, so you don't necessarily need it to accompany this webinar. It's more of an additional asset and resource, but it's jam-packed with everything that you need to have that branding breakthrough. So make sure you have that playbook. Is something you can work through when you're done with this workshop. This is from Andra. She's a student that has worked with me in the past. She says, I've recruited 4 new distributors on my team recently. In addition, I had 33 new customers. I'm on the leaderboard for my company, and I've started my public speaking journey by going on a top leaders morning show. She's actually a network marketing leader. And when she came in, she wasn't having that success in her business. So as you hang with me, I want to encourage you that anything really is possible. This workshop is for network marketers, coaches, direct sellers, affiliate marketers, course creators, consultants, digital marketers, authors, speakers, service providers, podcasters. So really anybody who's looking to build their business online or have more of an online presence if you have a traditional brick and mortar. And here's what's in store for you. We're going to cover learning how a strong brand contributes to your online success, developing your specific ideal avatar so that your messaging is on point, achieving mastery in your content strategy through impactful clarity, turning your social media content into automatic lead generation, which is my sweet spot, what I'm all about, and converting sales quicker with the relationship marketing method. And I will dig into each and every one of these. This is from Lacey. Before I met Kimberly, I only dreamed about being an entrepreneur. After meeting her and joining her program, I developed multiple lead magnets, grew an email list, launched a challenge, created an offer, and am now making repeatable 5-figure sales. And she is now a business strategy coach just by implementing what you're going to learn today. And I just want to, I'm not going to read all of this, but I just wanted to share a little bit. And I pulled this for 2023. Of course, I'm sure there's newer data that will develop to support this, but overview of the top small business statistics in 2023, there are 32.5 million small businesses. This is just for the US. And I know we have a global audience watching right now. So think about your own country. Small businesses account for 64% of new jobs annually. Think about that. It's creating 1.5 million jobs. Why can't you be a part of that, right? Like, it's a growing niche, a growing space is this small business, this solopreneur, which I'm sure a lot of you watching this are. The majority of small businesses or businesses in the US are small business. 60% are starting a business to be their own boss. And then I also thought this was really cool at the end. Globally, 90% of all companies are small businesses, and they account for 50% of jobs. And there are 400 million small businesses in the world. Okay. So if you have the dream of being an entrepreneur, running your own business, there is room for you at the table. There are new businesses being created every single day. How big is the digital marketing industry? So for those of you that really are drawn to the online space, social media, just everything that we're going to talk about today, check these numbers out. The global digital advertising and marketing market was estimated at $350 billion in 2020. By 2026, it's projected to hit $790 billion. So more than doubling in just a few short years. So if you think of all the industries, all the sectors, this is absolutely the place to be. Okay, so let's dig into the 5 key areas that we talked about, and then we'll transition into the cycle of sales. So step 1, what we need to do is we need to learn how a strong brand contributes to your online success. The truth is, most online marketers don't actually have a clear brand. Their social media is made up of a mess of mixed content without direction. Can you relate to this, where you know you're supposed to post, but you're not sure what to post? So this is Stephanie Laffler. She is a prior student of ours. She's also a certified goal digger coach. And she didn't know I was going to share this, but I grabbed this right off of her profile. So the top image was her Facebook cover on her personal profile. She's been with her network marketing company for over a decade. So the first one's actually images of products that she probably got from her company, right? She was branding the company, not herself. She was really being a bit salesy and spammy with this kind of cover on her personal profile. Since going through our programs and obviously being coachable and implementing, she has transformed her social media. Her brand is on point. She has a massive following, almost 6 figures of following. She is top in her network marketing company. She earns all the trips, all the things. And as you can see, her example here for her recent Facebook cover says Menopause Makeover, a community for women going through menopause, early stages or already through it. And it says, join us here. And that's a clear call to action, but it's very clear who she is, who she's for, and how she can help them. You don't have to second guess. You don't have to wonder. And obviously it's not salesy. It makes you want to know more if you're in, need the menopause makeover. It's very clear that she's for you. So well done, Stephanie. But this is an example of a strong brand and how it can contribute to your online success. Step 2 is developing your specific ideal avatar so that your messaging is on point. If your messaging isn't written in a way to land directly with your ideal avatar, they will not resonate with it and they will keep on scrolling. And this is a struggle for a lot of people because they don't want to leave anyone out, right? You're like, but my products help everyone. Remember, if you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. See that girl right there in that picture? I want you to imagine, give her a name. She's your ideal avatar. Let's call her Jenny. Jenny is a mom. She has a dog. She has 2 kids. Her husband has a corporate job. She lives in the suburbs of a large city, has a couple of acres, loves going to the gym, loves healthy food, and also wants to have time freedom and be home. Okay, she doesn't want to go to an office and have a corporate job. That's Jenny. When I'm writing my content, I'm going to be writing it to Jenny. I'm going to pretend that Jenny's reading it. I'm thinking about Jenny, what's going on in her world, what challenges she has, all of that. If you can't get that clear in your avatar work, then nothing else is going to work for you. Okay. And this is the spot where I see that people really fumble and then they wonder why they don't have the clarity. So step 2 is so important. If you don't take the time to figure this out, you are going to continue to struggle, in my professional opinion. I do recommend that you take the time to get really clear on your ideal avatar, down to having a name for your ideal avatar, such as Jenny. Step 3, achieving mastery in your content strategy through impactful clarity. Most online entrepreneurs don't actually have a consistent content strategy in place. Even if they plan it out, very few stick with it and ensure it is truly effective and converting. So step 1, yes, we want to show up every day on social media somewhere, right? In some way. That's great. You want to flex that muscle and have that discipline. And I know some of you are doing that. Some of you have even planned out your content, but you find yourself not doing it, or you become inconsistent. I think there's part of us that thinks maybe we're being lazy or something's wrong with us, or, we're just not taking our business seriously. I also think that there's a lot of you want to make this work, but you don't know how to have the clarity in your content. So you don't know what to post. So you find yourself just kind of self-sabotaging a little bit because you just feel like it's not doing anything. It's not converting. There's no intention behind it. It's falling flat. You're not getting engagement. You're definitely not getting leads. And if you don't have the mastery with your content strategy, you're not going to convert the leads. So I'm going to show you in the cycle of sales how to convert the leads, but all of it's going to start with your personal brand and knowing your avatar leading to your content strategy. The clarity in your content is going to dictate if people actually raise their hand for your content. So if you don't have this piece right, you're not going to get the leads. Or if you do, they're going to be disqualified leads or people who just kind of flake out, right? You know what I'm talking about? You like DM them and they just like ghost you. We don't want that. Step 4, you're going to learn how to turn your social media content into automatic lead gen. Okay. This is from a real post of mine, about 10,000 views on it. And I think there was 100 and some comments, people going, guide. They all wanted the guide. Okay. We actually automate this now with ManyChat. So they automatically get a reply and then a DM. Of course, when you're newer, starting out, you don't need ManyChat, you don't need to automate it, but we want to have a process in place for that. Being able to produce valuable content that generates leads daily is missing for most building online. Ongoing sales come from new leads created consistently. I'm sure you've heard of a sales funnel or a pipeline. It is a marketing term. And I think sometimes especially if you're in a non-traditional marketing, so maybe you're in network marketing or you're a direct seller, and you think, oh, I don't need to know that or learn that. Yes, you do. And this is how you know if you have a proper sales funnel in place. I'm not talking necessarily a funnel with a landing page, because your company, if you do affiliate marketing or network marketing, those companies have the landing pages for you. That's not what I'm talking about. You'll know if you have this piece in place, if you have sales consistently. When you have really big swings in your sales where it's Black Friday or there's a new product release for your company and you have a big swing, but then there's like a drought, that's because you don't have step 4 in place. So there's no consistency or predictability with your revenue, which is extremely stressful. So when you can turn your social media into an automatic lead generator, what happens is with those leads always coming in, you're keeping your funnel full. You're going to keep moving people through the funnel. Some will close, some won't, and then they'll go into your follow-up or they'll kind of cycle back to the top. So we have to keep the funnel full, and that's going to be by the lead gen, which we want it to be consistent on a daily basis. Step 5 is converting sales quicker with a relationship marketing method. So imagine being able to get off the awkward struggle bus of traditional sales and let your relationship building do the work for you. And we all know what it's like when you're talking to somebody in Messenger and you get crickets, or it's that weird, you don't know really where you stand, or suddenly you're in the friend zone and you're like, how's Timmy? And it's just awkward. So with relationship marketing, what I want you to start thinking about is we are in the business of people, and we're lucky we're on social media. It's very easy to connect and connect with new friends on Facebook or followers on Instagram or TikTok. However, a lot of people don't understand actually how to build relationships with people on social media, because it's different than being in person at a conference or even a living room local, right? It's a different relationship building method. So with the relationship marketing method, we're going to focus on relationships. We're going to focus on asking questions, engaging on the other people's content. When people love on our stuff, we're going to love on their stuff. We're going to ask them about them. We're going to ask them questions. We're going to get permission, which I'll talk about when we get to the cycle of sales. So instead of just sending your link everywhere or telling people to click the link in your bio, that's not relationship marketing. So I want you to start really thinking about how you can build better relationships every single day on social media. And when you do that, you're going to have more sales coming in really easily compared to feeling like you're convincing or spamming or bothering people. It's going to change everything for you. The strategies I'm about to teach you are exactly what I use to go from 6 figures of debt to generating consistent 7 figures every year in my business. And I grabbed a few screenshots of my profit and loss statement. So as you can see, I did almost 1.2 million. That was my first year. I was telling you about breaking the $1 million mark, and have gotten to multiple millions since then. But I want to share this with you because I know what it's like when you see webinars and you're like, oh yeah, well, that's Kimberly, right? It's not true. I was just right where you were not too long ago. In 2011, that was my first year as an entrepreneur. I was still working full time. I lost money, a lot of money. I lost money the year after that and the year after that. So in 2014, I finally broke even, but I mean, most people would quit by then. And then 2015 and 16, about the same. It wasn't a lot of growth. I actually had Addison in 2014 and Elise in 2016. 2017, I was starting to really work on myself, overcome a decade-long battle with alcohol abuse, actually. Enlisted professional support, overcame that, have been celebrating sobriety ever since. But that was partway through 2017. So I started to really work on myself and not just try to learn how to have a high converting funnel, And that next year, I actually hired a business coach. And so with that, hiring the business coach, working on myself and really learning about personal branding, social media, as you can see, I was still working. So that's not counting my corporate job income. I did $151,630 in my online business. I went from losing money the first couple of years to more than 10xing the year I hired a coach. Not only that, I've been able to repeat the success year after year. So for the last 4 years, I've averaged 2 million in cash collected. So that's actual cash in the business, not payment, what people are going to be paying us. That's cash collected. I built out a system for monetizing my social media channels. And the best part is my students are also using this system and it's working for them too. Raynell says, I set myself 3 business-related goals at the beginning of 6FB. That's one of our group coaching programs. She reached executive rank, earned her trip to Dubai to seal the deal on her 10-year anniversary cruise with her company. Those were her goals she set for 2020. So this is when we first started that program. She had come in at the beginning of 2020. By May, all 3 goals were already accomplished. 6FB has helped me lay the foundation for massive success in my business and sprinting towards my goals. Lisa says, I hit senior director. Y'all, this has been a huge goal of mine, and for so many reasons, I wasn't able to break through that threshold. She was really, really stuck when I started working with her. 6FB has given me the mindset shift, kick in the pants that I needed to be successful. I know that it was down there somewhere, but this mastermind brought it out. So flipping excited for my team. We've been growing like wildfire, breaking records, and people are making income and they are building their legacy. Just did the math too since starting 6FB. 48% increase in PV, which is personal volume, 34% increase in monthly team volume, 55% increase in career team volume, and 7 personally sponsored teammates. So that's her enrolling teammates directly to her team. For those of you not in network marketing, the average network marketer enrolls 2 people their whole career. And then last but not least up here, Ginny says, just popping in here to say thank you for all you have poured into me. My business literally exploded in November in so many ways. Highest personal volume ever. 3 new recruits. I've never done that without some sort of joining special. I have girls who saw the explosion in my group asking me about joining, rake advance, and earned my first ever 5-figure check. This should get you excited and ready to create your own success just like this. Okay, it's time. You ready to build out your brand in less than an hour? We're obviously already rocking and rolling through this, so it would be way less than an hour, but we're going to start working on building out your brand, okay? Write this down. What would you like to accomplish in your business in the next 90 days? So what we have found in the research is that the average person quits around the 6-week mark whenever they're starting something new, whether it's working out, eating different, working on an online business. The average breakthrough happens around weeks 8 to 12. So I like to say 90 days because that gives us enough time to just really commit, put our head down, get to work, don't look up at the results, give yourself that solid 90 days. What would you like to accomplish in your business in the next 90 days? Write that down for me. And ask yourself this question: is monetizing your brand on social a now or a later thing? So what I mean by that, it's true. We all have, ebbs and flows to our business efforts. We have life happen. Maybe you have a transition happening in your personal life. And this is not a priority for you right now. You happen to find this webinar, wanted to check out what I got going on. That's cool. But I want to know, is this a now thing or a later thing? Because I'm really looking to help those who are truly motivated and serious about their business right now. I want to have a little bit of urgency. When it comes to building your personal brand, what are you struggling with the most? So you can also write this down. What are you struggling with the most when it comes to your personal brand? Is it you don't know what your brand is? You don't know how to articulate who you are, who you work with, and how you help them. You don't know who your avatar is. You're unclear in your content. You don't have leads coming in consistently. You don't understand the sales process. Like, it's just not working for you. And maybe even with the personal brand, it's the know, like, and trust factor. You're not comfortable in front of the camera. Maybe you're not showing yourself enough, and you're just not getting those sales coming in from the relationship marketing efforts. So now we're going to transition into the cycle of sales. And this really is the heart of this workshop. So go ahead and get out pen and paper so you can write this down for me. We're going to work through every step of the cycle of sales right now, and I'm going to have you do a little bit of work on each step, okay? So for the cycle of sales, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the sale, what you're selling, and we're going to work backwards. So if you think of Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, it's a great book, really old, but one of the things he talks about is begin with the end in mind. So whenever you're beginning something, you want to think about what the end result is. Why are we doing this? A lot of times when people are building a business, they just want to grow or have more money coming in, but they don't have the end in mind. They don't know what success looks like, and they don't know how to clearly define that. So we're going to take that same concept and apply it to the cycle of sales. So what we want to do is we want to think about, what do you sell? Okay, so go ahead and write that down. I'm going to make up a pretend example for this so we can follow along in real time and have a tangible example, okay? So let's pretend that what I sell, oh, by the way, for the sale, what you sell, I want you to pick one thing that you sell. And one thing, one platform, okay? So just, you're gonna sell digital products on Instagram, okay? One thing. Now you might go, but I sell skincare and I have makeup and I have health and wellness products. One thing, okay? Because when we can get really good at one thing, we can sell 2 things and 3 things and 4 things, but we need to start with one. It needs to be so clear with your brand and your messaging and all the things, okay? What do you sell? Pick one thing to start with. So my example is going to be, I sell digital courses, okay? Now we want to be specific. I sell digital courses that teach stay-at-home moms how to become VAs. A VA is a virtual assistant. Okay, so that my example is, I sell digital courses that teach stay-at-home moms how to become VAs. So that way they can basically start their own online business. Okay, so I know my whole goal here is to get to a sale where I'm selling a digital course to a stay-at-home mom. Okay, so let's go back to the avatar. So starting with the avatar, I want you to get clear on who you're serving. So write that down. Remember, we had our example of Jenny. Who is your avatar? Get clear on who you're serving. So my example, I work with stay-at-home moms who don't want to go back to corporate and they want to learn skills to make money online. That's it. Somebody is a stay-at-home mom who was in corporate, and whether she has transitioned to working from home for her corporate job, or maybe she left corporate temporarily to raise kids. She does not want to go back. She doesn't want to go back to corporate. She doesn't want to go back to an office. She doesn't even want to work remotely corporate. She wants her own business online. Okay. That's my avatar. So write down what your avatar is. You have to pick. Just do it right now. Just pick. Okay. Don't stress out about what this scenario. When you're clear with the one person you work with, others will come. Okay. But you've got to be really clear. You've got to be able to know who you're writing your post to, or when you're doing a video or a reel, who is it for? You have to know that. The second part of the cycle of sales is the pain points. I'm sure you've heard this term before, but I want you to ask yourself, how does what you're selling, how does it solve a need or a problem? Also known as, what solution are you providing? What solution are you providing? So for my example, I equip stay-at-home moms to earn extra income from home online. So I'm equipping them. I'm giving them the skills to make money from home. I am teaching them how to start their own business online. Okay, that is a solution I'm providing them because they don't want to go back to corporate. They don't know how to make money online, and I teach them. That's super, super tangible and easy. Okay. So let's say you work with those that have to lose weight after having a baby. Very clear. The solution is you have health and wellness products and nutrition plans and, support to help them lose that weight. Okay. It's got to be really specific. Okay. Those are kind of obvious, but again, just take the time, write them down, get really clear. The next piece, and we're going to spend a little more time on this, is the content. Okay. So for content, this is what I want you to do. List out 5 things your avatar struggles with when it comes to step 2. Okay. What are 5 things that your avatar struggles with when it comes to the pain points? Okay. You can use ChatGPT for this to help you if you know how to use that. So I listed out some examples for my stay-at-home mom who doesn't want to go back to corporate, but she doesn't know how to start an online business. So I wrote down some of her struggles are, number 1, she doesn't know how to get started, right? She doesn't even know. She's like, I've heard of this, but I don't even know how to do it. Step 2 or pain point 2 is she doesn't have a lot of time to learn the business. So she's busy. She's got kiddos, right? She's got things going on. So she doesn't have a lot of time. How is she going to even find time to learn this and do it? The third thing is that she doesn't feel confident doing posts and reels on Instagram. She doesn't even, how does she find a trending audio? How does she even edit things on her phone? She looks ridiculous on the camera, right? So she doesn't feel confident. Another pain point, she feels overwhelmed by all of the options and gets stuck in overthinking. There's so many different things she could do to make money online that she's seeing on Instagram. She's just overwhelmed. Another pain point for her is she's tried it before and it didn't work. So she doesn't know she can do it. Way back when she tried to sell, Tupperware, and she's like, nobody wanted to buy it from me. So she's very doubtful. Okay. She doesn't know if it will work for her. She doesn't know and I have more. She doesn't know what kind of content to post. How does she even choose what to post, right? She doesn't know how to get leads. She doesn't know the tech side of all the business stuff, all of this. So I could go on and on, but that's just an example. Okay. So for you, list out 5 things your avatar struggles with when it comes to your pain point. And remember, you don't want to open your code and have, 300 products that you're trying to sell, which I see a lot of you doing that. You don't want to do that. A confused mind does nothing. And not to mention your audience is confused, but you're confused. You're like, I don't even know what I'm promoting, right? Or you just feel like you're grasping at straws. The lack of clarity is very destructive. Okay. So it's time to just slow down here a little bit, get clear, and you can build off of this. Okay. So for content, I want you to list out 5 things your avatar struggles with if you haven't already. Okay. So let me show you an example of how to expand upon this. I'm going to show you a real life example. And then this will allow you to see how you generate epic content that is specifically for your avatar. Because when you hear avatar work and pain points, I'm sure part of you is like, yeah, but what does that actually mean? How do I actually write a post for them, right? This is how you do it. So you've got, for content, you've got 5 things listed out, right? 5 issues or pain points, things that your avatar struggles with. You've got the 5. Okay. Below each one, I want you to give 3 tips for each individual piece of content to create individual pieces of content. So under content, you've got your 5 listed out. Under each of those, give 3 tips. Okay. So for my first one, they don't even know how to get started. My first avatar struggle was they don't even know how to get started. So let me show you what that looks like. And this is a secondary account I have. If you do want to follow me on Instagram to see in real time what this looks like, my main account is The Gold Digger Girl. And then I have a secondary one. I just started it just for fun, to start over and feel what it felt like to be brand new. So here we are. And it is all digital marketing. So it's a really great example. Okay. So for this one, it says, I know when it comes to starting your own online business, it can be really overwhelming. So you don't even start. Am I right? So remember, I have Jenny in mind. Jenny's the stay-at-home mom. She wants to do this, but she just doesn't even know, right? Doesn't even know where to get started. Here is exactly what I would do if I was starting all over again. So I'm telling her, if I was you, this is what I would do. 1, I would pick one thing to start with on one platform. Trying to do too much at once causes the overwhelm. 2, show up every day no matter what. 3, model after others. Okay, and I expand upon those. I'm giving her 3 tips for the first item on my list of content. Okay, so that's what that looks like in real time. So you're going to want to do the same thing for your own content list. Okay, so all you have to do is have your list of content, all the struggles, each one give 3 tips and create a piece of content. I did a static post with that one. You could easily do a reel. If you're not sure what to lean towards, I would lean towards the reels. Okay, that short form video content is really, really great for lead gen, but I also get tons of leads from static posts as well. And I like to mix up the content so it's not just reel after reel after reel, specifically for Instagram. Okay, so you got that part down. Now let's go to the next step, which is the CTA. Master tying your content to your offer with a powerful CTA. So I almost want you to think of it as a bridge. We're going to get our content out there, but how do we get the sale happening? Well, we need a bridge there. So the bridge is going to be the call to action in the DM to the sale. Okay, this last step is the bridge. So you're going to master tie your content to your offer with this powerful CTA. At the end of your content, prompt them to drop a keyword to learn more on how you can help them, then help them. Okay, so this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to say, click the link in my bio. Or if people comment, you don't want to say, click the link in my bio. Never, ever do that. The algorithm actually doesn't like that. But also, you lose the relationship if you do that. I'm going to show you exactly what to say in the DMs in a minute. So you don't want to skip this step. I see this happen all the time. It is not effective. Your conversion is going to be a fraction of what it would be if you actually took it to the DM. Also, think about it this way. If you tell people to click the link in your bio, you don't know who's even clicking. But if you give them a call to action, a CTA, to comment below with a keyword, you can capture those leads on your leads tracker. So now you can go follow them back. You can engage on their stuff. You can look at their stories, comment on their reels, and start to build that relationship. Okay. So here's an example of a powerful CTA. This is on the Goal Digger Girl account. This one is giving some top side hustles on here. And so then it says, I listed 5 examples of different side hustles. And then I said, number 5 is my favorite. To learn exactly how I started, comment guide. So my keyword for this one was guide. I'll send you my free beginner's guide. Share this with a friend who needs some extra cash. 95 people commented guide. Okay. So we want people commenting guide, or playbook. Okay. Whatever that keyword is for you, you're going to want to have that keyword. Okay. Really important. We've got to make the bridge between the content and the sale. Okay. So we've got the CTAs. When they comment, you can reply back to each comment. I'll DM you, I'll sending a DM, popping into your DMs, meet me in the DMs. Okay, so you're going to reply back to every person who said guide or whatever your keyword is. And then we're going to go over to the DMs. Okay, so now for cycle of sales, we're on DM. When they comment, take it to the DM and utilize permission marketing. Then you're going to clarify their pain points. So permission marketing is where you're going to go into the DMs. I always follow them. So if they commented guide, I go follow them first, and then I go into I reply back, and then I go into the inbox. Okay. Hey, so-and-so, I saw you commented guide on my post about, or my reel about different ways to make money online. I'll send over my guide, whatever the thing is. But while I'm sending that over, tell me a little bit about you. Are you a beginner? Have you tried some stuff before? Are you looking to do this part-time or full-time? Tell me a little bit about where you're at, and then I can pick the best thing to send to you. So you're qualifying them, but you can also say, can I send that over? Hey, so-and-so, I saw you commented guide, wanted to make sure it's my guide on making money online. Can I send that over to you? Don't just like DM it to them. Ask some questions and qualifying. So what you're actually doing is you're qualifying them, which means based on their responses, you can find out more intel to see what kind of lead they are. And then also you're able to start building the relationship because you're asking questions. Most people don't do that. They just DM the links and move on, and you want to be different and you want to stand out. Okay. The other thing I recommend doing is mixing in a combination of freebies with actual offers. So if you have a really good freebie, such as a free guide, do the reels and content and prompt them to drop keywords to get the freebie. And then on alternative reels and posts, prompt them to drop a keyword, and you can give them a course in the DMs. Okay. The other thing I like to do is if I have a freebie and a good course that would go with it, I send the freebie to them and I say, if you want more, like you love that, guide, that free guide, I have a course where there's videos, I'm teaching all of this. That might be really great for you. And a lot of times people will go ahead and buy the course. And then you can also use it as an upsell in your funnel when they put their name and email in for the freebie, but that's outside the scope of this workshop. Okay, sale. Remember, what do you sell? Pick that one thing to start with, and then we're going to loop it all the way around. So for mine, the summary is this. This is it start to finish, okay? We now know from this example that I work with stay-at-home moms to teach them how to get their online VA businesses off the ground in a simple step-by-step format to conquer the overwhelm and get them results quickly. You know that, they know that, everybody knows it. It's really clear with the content. Now it's your turn, okay? Without the cycle of sales here in place, you will not be clear in your messaging and you will continue to struggle. So I do want you to take a moment and identify where in the cycle, actually, I'll go back. Where in the cycle of sales are you struggling? Okay. Is it your avatar, the pain points, the content itself? Are you not prompting for keywords, them to drop a CTA or use a CTA to drop a keyword? Are you not doing that in your content? Are you not having conversations in the DMs? Are you not having sales? Maybe it's all of the above, right? But this is really going to allow you to see the big picture gaps in your online business. Very clearly, you can see the cycle and go, oh, okay, this is what I need to do. It should be a big eye opener for you. So let's pause for a moment. We've covered a lot of areas of opportunity for you. So just take a deep breath, a nice cleansing breath, because now you have the intel. Now you are armed and prepared to get better and improve. Okay. Also, let me know what your biggest takeaway has been so far. I would love to know. Now I want to show you something from one payment processor just to kind of get your mind expanded a little bit here. This is over a 2-week period. I just randomly grabbed this. We have payment processors from all different, like Stripe and different things. This is just one of them. But I want you to look at the deposit amounts into my bank account. Okay. This is just cash in. Look at these amounts. And I share this with you not to impress you, but to impress upon you what's possible for you, okay? I want you to imagine, now 90 days might be a little bit of a stretch here, but even a year from now, right? 2 years from now, what if this was coming into your bank account? How would that feel? I would even, take that slide and take a screenshot and put your name on it, right? Or go on Google and print a check and fill out the information. I have checks in my drawer here I've written out to myself over the years. So I want you to start thinking bigger. I want you to think about expanding your skill set and your knowledge so that way we can expand your bank account as well. And a reminder, the 90-day content strategy playbook, stay till the end and we'll drop that URL in a little bit here. Okay, we'll just put that right below here. So that way, stay till the end because you can get the 90-day content strategy playbook, which is the guide I use to monetize my social media. Now I have something really special for you. This is perfect if you're ready to monetize your brand and attract qualified leads to you. Now, if we went through the cycle of sales and you mastered all of it, you're like, check, check, check. I already do all that, Kimberly. I get leads every day, sales every day. I'm rocking it. I'm crushing it. Feel free to pop off. You can check out my YouTube channel. Our podcast is the top rated. It's in the top 1%. The Goal Digger Girl. Go check those resources out. Feel free to pop off. But if not, I'm going to invite you to stay on because I am also going to invite you to a customized experience. And newly revealed, this customized experience, this membership program is called The Vault. And inside of The Vault, I want to show you exactly how to explode your brand online. Notice how I didn't say grow, but explode, because there's no fluff in this. There's no BS. That's not the way I teach. I'm very straight to the point. I'm just going to tell you how it is, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. Just clear steps to make money through social. These are the qualities I'm looking for. You're an ambitious network marketer, online marketer, coach, or consultant. So ambitious, like you're a go-getter, you want to learn, you're really ready to do this, ready to roll up your sleeves and start getting clients. You're coachable and kind. We have a very positive, uplifting community. You're willing to put in the work. So, as long as I give you a clear roadmap, you're willing to do it. It's one of those, put me in, coach, tell me what to do. That's the type of person I'm looking for. Okay. If this is you, you're going to love The Vault, and I'd love to have you. So what do you get when you enroll in The Vault? Well, most importantly, you'll monetize your brand, attract higher quality team members and clients. Jennifer is in The Vault, and she said, I'll just read the highlights. She reached 100,000 followers on Facebook. In 1 year, she went from 2 jobs that she had in her business to quitting both of her jobs. And now all she does is her business full time. Sean is also inside of our membership program, and she implemented simple systems for her business. When I first met Sean, she was all over the place, and she'll tell you that she was having a hard time handling it all. She felt very overwhelmed quite frequently. She has her simple systems in place. She's learned how to duplicate. So she's in network marketing. So duplication means you can enroll others easily. She has the tools to help her overcome her limiting beliefs. First time in years that she has a clear vision. So sure, her mindset is strong, her vision is clear, and she's going after her goals. I can't see who this one is from, but she says top 10 in her entire company, 5th place, only Canadian, record-breaking month, first time making top 10 since joining her company, being awarded a major promotion, and she was going from $1,500 a month to $50,000. And that's in her, I believe, in her volume. Okay, so $1,500 a month in sales to $50,000 a month in sales. Andrea says, I was able to fast track my business, managed to make time more efficient, mastered social media, implemented automation, and leveraged essential business tools. So she had some clients here and there before she came into our program. And now she actually has a group coaching program. So she's able to do the one-to-many model, have many clients coming in, but not extending herself and doing so much one-to-one client work. So the vault will teach you how to build out your brand and get leads and make money, but what exactly is included? Let me take my little photo off here because I can't see what's in here. Access over, and right now at the time of us doing this, there's 55 courses in here. There's more being added all the time, but you can access 55 online courses in areas such as branding, content creation, lead gen, productivity, sales, and mindset mastery. So if you want to focus on your brand, I would go through the courses that we have. There's more, but this is just the highlights. Level up your brand like a boss. So that's going to be obviously all about branding. Engineering your celebrity on socials. Just how do you really attract rock stars to you through elevating your overall brand? The Facebook Live formula, any live video, I'm going to teach you how to master it. Selfie superstars, because a lot of people don't feel comfortable in the camera, and Boss It Up Babe, which is literally how I went from no presence on social media to building a multi-7-figure business. I'm also, I've been consistently top in network marketing, top 0.5%. I was recognized as number 2 recruiter globally. I also just recently won a contest. I was number 9 in the world out of 21,000 affiliate marketers for Russell Brunson's ClickFunnels contest. So I love affiliate marketing, network marketing, coaching, course creation, all the things. If you want to get more leads, focus on these courses. The 15-minute Facebook party is actually my most popular workshop I've ever done. This right here will be really good for a lot of you. I have a social media superstar template pack. They're all templates in Canva with 340 post video-based reels that implement faceless marketing. So you can use those for reels content, reel covers, stories, all of it's all done for you. Next level lead gen is going to be really heavy on the lead generation piece. Lead Magnet Lab is actually how you can make a lead magnet. And then we also have a 365-day content planning intensive where you can plan all your content in one day. It's actually just a few hours of video, but the idea is you just carve out a few hours, go through the whole thing, and get your whole year planned out. If you want to close more sales, focus on Enroll Like a Boss. So it's all about enrolling clients, team members. The Facebook Groups Profit Secrets course is one of my most popular courses. We've built our Facebook groups to over 70,000 members. So if you don't have a value-based Facebook group, you're missing out. The roadmap to recruiting is for those that are more in that network marketing, affiliate space. Email marketing, if you don't know how to do email marketing, you're leaving money on the table. So you need to learn that. And then obviously recruiting as well. If you want to make more money online, focus on affiliate marketing, money mindset, multiple streams. I have like 20 some multiple streams of income. So I'm going to teach you how I did that. Creating a course. So how many of you would like to create your own course, right? Have your own digital course that you could sell. And by the way, I'm going to teach you how to sell it while you're sleeping. We don't want to, constantly have to sell things. We want to create things once and continue to sell them. And then Digital Marketing Unleashed is all about digital marketing, online marketing, marketing through social media. So if you like the cycle of sales, you'll really like that a lot. If you want to increase productivity, focus on the AI advantage. Yes, ChatGPT. There's actually a cool video right at the top that shows you how to plan out all your content in less than 10 minutes. So it's not all the whole post and the graphics and the images and all of that, but it's the actual what the post is about. You can plan out your whole year in less than 10 minutes. The Ultimate Trello Board Full Training System. It's my 8 most popular Trello board, so you can get a good system in place for your business. 10xing your productivity. I've been studying peak performance and productivity for over a decade. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. Automation, of course. And then Why Balance is BS is all about juggling all the things. So if you have a family and your business and you want to take care of yourself and all of that, just really how to master time blocking and time management. So those are just some of the courses. There's even more. Let's Get Real. So it's a Reels course. There's all kinds of them. I literally can't even name them all. You can go look. We'll put the link below. You can go look at everything on there. You're also going to get monthly Q&A Zooms with me. And this is one of my favorite parts about the membership program because I get to see you. And they're recorded, so you can come back and watch them. And when you come on those calls, you can get direct coaching from me. So obviously a few $1,000 value for that. There's hands-on application within these courses. This is not set up where you watch courses and watch videos and you're smarter and you have more information. It's called education constipation. This is where you watch a video and there's an action step that goes with it. It's results oriented. It's very focused on you implementing what you're learning. That's what I'm all about. So the value of that is truly priceless because this will allow you to actually get gains in your business versus just one more course, right? That's not what this is. You're also going to get monthly accountability Zooms. So once a month, we do it at the very end of the month. We do a recap of the month. And we look at what your goals were. You keep track of it. So you'll pull out your paper. Okay, what was my goal for the month? And then you're going to assess, did you achieve the goal? Where were you on track? Where were you off track? How can we overcome it next time? Look for pitfalls. Then we set 3 to 5 new goals for the next month and we dial it down to the specific action steps you need for the next month. So imagine 1, holding yourself accountable every month, but 2, going into each month with your action list to know exactly what you need to do in your business. So those are very popular and myself and the team run those and you're going to love them. This is what I'm really most proud of outside of all the courses that are in this membership program is that you get a personalized success track that I have curated for you. So when you enroll right away, you're going to get, it's going to be on the thank you page and email to you as well. You're going to take a 2-minute success track quiz based off of the quiz results. I've curated a course list for you. And then I also have some additional podcast episodes I want you to listen to. And you will actually have a curated course list so you can log in and start working on your courses. And you'll get a Trello board that goes with it. The Trello boards are specific to what your quiz results are. There are 4 success tracks. So depending on which one you end up on, you're going to get a Trello board with your course list on it. So I don't know about you, but I have bought courses before and I couldn't remember where I was at. There was just so many things. I want you to be hyper organized. And that's what we're known for is organization, keeping our students on track. And you're going to be no different. So this is really going to be the organization and system you've been missing probably in other programs that you've taken. Every month we're going to release, and we do release up to 4 new courses. Sometimes it's more than that, but we'll promise up to 4 new courses each month. For example, some of our recent courses we've recently released are Kick Self-Sabotage to the Curb. So Jenny Potter is an expert in releasing stored emotions, limiting beliefs, just overcoming a lot of that stuff that's holding us back that we can't really figure out. How do you break free? So she did that special course for you guys. The AWeber crash course, I actually have a bunch of templates for you. So you can, if you don't know what it is, it's so you can have a place for a lead magnet, a landing page, emails, all of that. So I have a whole crash course for you so you can get that up and running finally. But also I have templates for you. So you can just use my templates, obviously customize them a little bit, and you'll be off and running. Text message marketing with Project Broadcast. I'm a huge fan of it. So instead of email marketing, you can do text message marketing. And this one, I think there's 6 or 8 different text messaging campaigns I put in there for a potential client, a new customer. I'm putting stuff together for a VIP list. If you have a new course dropping, new product dropping, there's all kinds of cool campaigns in there that you can load up into your account with the click of a button. And then another new one we just released is Podcasting to Profits. So our podcast is top 1% out of 3 million podcasts. But if you just want to like rip the Band-Aid off and get it done, that's the intention behind it. It's really a crash course start to finish. So those are just some examples, but there's new courses being released every month. Now, if you enroll in the next 72 hours, we have some fast action bonuses for you. You're going to get Rock Your Mindset Bootcamp. It's a 6-part module mindset bootcamp. Each one is an hour long and it's really deep work. So what I mean by that is if you know it's not mechanics, but it's mindset for you and you really are holding yourself back and you're ready to do the work, definitely head to that one, the Rock Your Mindset Bootcamp. It's fantastic. You're also going to get Rock Your Business on Social Media Bootcamp. That one is also just a crash course on social media. People were saying like, tell me, what did you do to build this brand? You didn't have a following. How did you do it? So I laid it all out start to finish. Now, if sales is a struggle for you, I actually want you to go right to the social media sales mastery. It's 3 days that I taught live, condensed, obviously, video based, but it's an intensive. I mean, it's a lot of content and training on sales. So that would be really good for you. The business breakthrough is like a crash course. So if you don't have a lot of time and you're just like, just quickly tell me how I can get going fast here, that one would be good for you. There's only 4 modules and it's just very direct and to the point. The next one is how to go from 0 to 5K in 30 days bootcamp. So when we went through the cycle of sales and that was landing with you, where you like the idea of short form video, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok, you like the idea of maybe even stories, but just some of this micro content to get the leads coming from this really impactful micro content. This one is designed for you to really go fast. So in 30 days, I want you making 5K per month. Okay. So that was the intention behind that bootcamp I put together. So that might resonate with you, but you're going to get that as well. And you're also going to get a call with a certified master coach to customize your experience. So you'll have your curated course list from me, and you can get on the phone with one of our certified master coaches who can say, based on what your business goals are, they can tweak your experience for you. Just make sure you can be set up for success. So we're extending that call to you. It won't be a sales call or anything like that. It's just part of the program to really help you make the most of it and really get up and running quickly. So you can see everything that's included in here. You get that step-by-step curriculum and exclusive perks as well. So with the monthly Q&A Zooms, the hands-on application, 55 courses, the monthly accountability Zooms, the personalized success tracks, the Trello boards, working with my team, new courses every month, and these fast action bonuses, the total value is almost $23,000. And of course, you're not going to have to pay $23,000. If you do lifetime access, I do have a month-to-month option for you. But if you want to do the lifetime access, so you'll have access forever, it's $997, or you can do a 4-part payment plan of $297 a month. And there are some additional perks for choosing lifetime access. So you can get started today for just $997. You'll see on the checkout page, the link is below. There's a lifetime access to the vault, $997, or the 4-part payment plan, $297 a month, or you can do monthly access for $97 a month. That goes month to month, so you can cancel at any time. I do recommend the lifetime access because there's additional things included. So if you do lifetime access, you're going to get another feature of the vault will be unlocked, which is the private label rights library. Inside the private label rights library, you are going to get access to all of my private label rights products. Here's an example of some of them that we have. So what this is these are digital mini courses that they're low ticket and you can turn around and sell them. Okay. So you enroll today into the vault, you can log in, pull up any one of these, put your face on the front of it, not mine. Most of the branding on it doesn't have my face on it. But if there's pictures of me or it says by Dr. Kimberly Olson, change your name on there, change your colors if you have a different brand color. You're going to save it. They're all in Canva. You're going to save those templates as your own and you can turn around and sell them. I recommend either using them as freebies or selling them up to $100 max. So I find the $27 to $47 price point is best. There's instructions on all of that inside, but what this is going to do, it's going to give you some stuff now that you can implement today to start making money. So right now it's more heavy on business things here, digital marketing, sales funnels, affiliate marketing, blueprint. There's a mastering manifestation, but I'm adding more. So I'll have stuff in there for like health and wellness. So depending on your niche, there'll be other things added in here for you. So those are things that you can turn around right now and start selling or give away as a lead magnet. And they're done. Everything's done for you. All the assets you would need to promote them and market them, it's all done for you. So that's an easy, quick thing. That comes with lifetime access. And you're also going to get a certification enrollment bonus, and you're going to get lifetime access to these certifications. So if you bought these on your own, you would be spending a significant amount for these. So just to make it a no-brainer for you, I wanted to extend this, and this is only available inside of this workshop. So if you go outside of here in 3 weeks from now, you will not see this. So there's 5 certifications here. Branding strategist certification. So if you want to get certified to be a branding strategist, you'll learn how to be able to add that to your skill sets and have another stream of revenue. as a branding strategist. So if you like the idea of working with other people's brands or doing branding packages, I'll teach you how to do that. The next one is a business strategist. So this would be somebody who would want to work on somebody's business. So you may be a business coach, maybe become a virtual assistant, maybe become an OBM, which is an online business manager. So if you like to be organized, or you like the idea of being a support role to an entrepreneur or CEO, business strategist is definitely, there's a huge gap in the market for that, because entrepreneurs by nature, we are very scattered and we get overwhelmed. So having someone organized, kind of a hashtag work wife, a right-hand person, so you would learn how to do that. In all of these, not only do I teach you how to master the skill for yourself, but I teach you how to get clients and I teach you how to market yourself. There's also a mindset coach certification in here, kind of obvious if you want to become a mindset coach. And the high performance coach is on the right bottom corner. That would be somebody who would want to specialize in the niche of peak performance, productivity, high performance. So if you like the idea of developing what you can offer online. And the last one's a social media marketing expert certification. A lot of people take that one for themselves to get better at social media. However, when you're done with it, you'd be certified in it. So you could take on other people's social media accounts. And I've seen people do multiple six figures rolling out social media agencies of clients we've worked with. So all of these, when you're done, you'll be certified. You'll be able to put that on your social channels. You'll get a image, a profile, something you put on your profile. You'll get a certificate in the mail. So if you want to increase your skill set, your confidence, and just kind of your street cred, this comes with the lifetime value, or the lifetime enrollment bonus. Okay. Is the vault right for you? So this membership program will work well for you if you're a network marketer, coach, a direct seller, affiliate marketer, course creator, consultant, digital marketer, author, speaker, or service provider. So if you're any of those, the vault would be great for you. How will I know which courses to take? Upon enrollment, you will complete the Success Track quiz and get your curated course list. Okay, so we will customize it for you and let you know exactly what to take. Tracy says, since hiring Kimberly a year ago, I was able to grow my Instagram from under 1,000 followers to over 100,000. She has poured so much belief into me and it's been life-changing. My life and business look drastically different than they did, and I'm forever thankful for Kimberly. It's from Tracy, Makeup Mentor. Pamela is a CPA. I've been working in my profession as a CPA for over 30 years, slowly growing my business before being introduced to Kimberly. This year alone, I brought on 50 new clients through Instagram using methods I learned from her. I'm on track to double my business next year. So it's kind of neat because she obviously has more of a traditional brick and mortar, but she wanted to really grow online and get clients that way. So reminder, your options are, if you do lifetime access, it's $997, or 4 payments of $297. You'll see the link below. And then when you do lifetime access, you're going to get the private label rights products and new ones I add to the library for that. And you're going to get those 5 certifications. And you can do those certifications now. You can do them later. You have lifetime access to that material. So you can do it whenever you want to or chip away at them. Some people do them all at once and some like to do one at a time. And then there's also a workbook that comes in the mail with those. I forgot to tell you that, which is really cool. Okay. And then the other option is you can do the monthly access to the vault, which is $97 a month. Okay. So $97 a month, you can cancel at any time. Totally up to you. Now you might be thinking, well, I want to do this, but I need my niche figured out first, or I need clients first, or I need XYZ first. Here's a different perspective. Everything you think you need first, we're going to help you with. And you will do it the right way the first time. Wouldn't you rather build your business the right way than go and try to figure it out on your own? And then we have to undo what you've done, right? We show you inside the vault how to get clients. And possibly for the first time ever, you actually start getting paid consistently for the time that you put in. So again, get started today for just $997, or choose 4 monthly payments of $297. Or you can do the option of the $97 per month as well. And I do want to mention as well, below you'll see the link for the 90-day content strategy playbook as our gift to you for hanging with me for this hour. So I'm so proud of you for sticking with us. If you're not going to enroll in the vault, definitely recommend that you check us out on YouTube. You can just search The Goal Digger Girl. You'll see our whole channel. And then also our podcast is The Goal Digger Girl. We drop new episodes every week. But of course, I really, really look forward to those of you that are going to move forward or already have enrolled to be a part of this amazing membership program, The Vault. That way we can absolutely explode your business together, specifically your personal brand, getting your avatar dialed in. And that way you can get your content strategy clear, get those leads coming in, close those sales, and really, truly build the business of your dreams. So I'm so, so grateful to be here with you. Thanks for being on. Just just realized my little face isn't on there. Just want to give you a heartfelt thank you for spending this time with me and just doing the work here to learn a little bit more about how to crush your business. So appreciate you being on. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.